Brody, sit. I know.
Okay, Laura, if you could just look in the camera, tell me your name and your occupation.
Okay, my name is Lara Stooksberry, and I'm a veterinarian. Most veterinarians will say that this is just something that they've always wanted to do, and I'm no different in that regard. I think that from a very young age, I was really drawn to animals, so this was just a natural profession for me to go into. Did my undergraduate, I got a bachelor's in biochemistry and cellular and molecular biology. I came home and went to vet school at LSU's School of Veterinary Medicine. The spring before I graduated, I was hired to go out to Nevada and just loved every minute of it. It was a great learning experience. Moving back to Louisiana, back to my hometown, I was really excited to show my girls where I grew up. Louisiana, South Louisiana, has its own culture, its own personality, and I was really excited to show them that as well. Through my whole career, I never took more than my 2 3-month maternity leaves, and that was actually a very intentional thing. I purposefully tried to stay within the profession enough to keep my head in it, to know the new medications, to know the new treatments. When I moved back, they at the time had a 32-hour-a-week minimum that you were supposed to have worked continuously for the 5 years prior in order to get licensed without having to retake the NAVLE, the National Board Exam. And so I was deemed unqualified to work here.
My name is James Baer. I'm the special counsel at Pelican Institute, so I do all the litigation, and I launched the litigation center a few years ago. We hold that economic rights are human rights. We hold that they're protected in the Constitution, that they're inalienable God-given rights for people to be able to labor, and from their labor garner the ability to provide for themselves and their family.
I knew of the Pelican Institute and what they stood for, so I reached out to them and just I emailed them my story and said, I don't know what the hesitation is for these changes, but it's there.
So we've got some good news. Laura went on our website and just sent in an email to the general Pelican email, and one of my colleagues in Pelican forwarded it to us, and we took a look at it and we said, this is a great case. It's a case of somebody fighting against the board that's trying to control them. They're fighting against regulations that have no connection to public health, safety, and welfare. And they're also fighting for an issue that overwhelmingly affects working mothers.
This is clearly unfair. This is a story that everyone watches and says, that's crazy. We can't let this stand.
I feel like I've done everything right in my career, and I was still told, no, you can't work here.
The right to earn a living is an essential right of humanity. It's an essential element of people's identity to be able to say, I'm a veterinarian. This is who I am.
This is a beloved veterinarian. This is, we take our pets. They care for these special members of our family. So Laura, surrounded by her cat and dog and this great menagerie of animals, has said, you know what, we're going to fix this. We're going to change it. She took her case to the board. They refused to change. And so now we're helping her take her case to the courts.
I feel like this is very unjust. I can't believe that I have this good track record, never a complaint, have never not practiced, and the board actually told me, we think you're qualified, but we have these rules and we have to follow them. And that was crushing to me. I felt very forsaken by my entire profession.
Lara is the perfect example. Somebody who studied at Louisiana State University, our flagship university, somebody who grew up here and wanted to come back to be part of this special culture here, but who came back and was given nothing but difficulty from this board.
The thought of me not doing everything I can do to make it better for the next person. Nobody should be punished for deciding that they want to be a part of their kids' lives.
So it's going to be a long battle, and the board will throw everything that they have against us. But we believe that in the long term, we're going to prevail.